Well, it was really interesting actually, because normally, obviously, when you're doing a presentation, there's a much looser format, and you're thinking in terms of some slides you might speak for a bit longer with, other slides a bit shorter. Other slides you may interact with the audience, and that's, in a way, that's one of the main challenges for me this evening, because there isn't any interaction for the audience, so it's more of a performance, you might say, than normal presentations. You just have to be very disciplined, is what we found. It's when we were discussing it together, you had to time yourself, you had to work out how many words you were averaging to do 20 seconds, so there's a lot of discipline to it. I mean, it's good because it means that you have to really focus down on what's the most important messages. So I think sometimes it is worth having quite a limiting, constraining format like that, just you know, and I think everyone in the audience has said they've enjoyed the format. They like the mixture of speakers, the fact they only had to sit through 6 minutes and 40 seconds of a speaker that they possibly weren't so interested in as the next one. So, no, I think it's worth doing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so you may remember that the presentation I did was on agile project management, and you know, saving time is an absolute watchword with agile. So much so that they've sort of stolen the clothes of this in a way, because one of the traditions of agile project management is the daily scrum or daily stand-up meeting, where you have a constraint, where you're not expected to speak any longer than 2 minutes. So there's strict rules about that. That's your daily progress meeting. So the idea is very familiar in Agile of actually imposing time constraints on communications, and absolutely, yeah, I would recommend it in any situation where you think that this just isn't the best use of my time right now. Maybe somebody's speaking for 20 minutes on a subject which is only of interest to 3 people in the room, not 7 of the other people. That's a bad use of everybody's time and money, really, isn't it? So yeah, absolutely. I think, and maybe not just in the Pecha Kucha format, but maybe even shorter format sometimes. Yeah, no, absolutely. And again, what projects often make a mistake of doing is get into the detail too early. So there really is a time and a place for giving the high-level sort of visionary overview. This is basically what the project's about. Absolutely, yeah. I think that could be really good, and you know, save a lot of unnecessary aggro, because it may be that you say, actually, that's something I can't deliver in some cases, depending on the supplier. So, yeah, no, could get a lot of benefit out of it. Of course, there'll be detailed things that need a bit more discussion, but maybe they don't need everybody in the room to discuss them. So, again, that's something that Agile's very keen on, is that if you have got knotty problems, you don't engage the whole team on it if the whole team can't contribute, you know, and if it's just a couple of people who can do it, then maybe the right thing to do is for them to have the face-to-face meeting rather than everybody sort of having to sit through it. So yeah, no, I'm all in favour of it as an approach.